Is guilt holding you back from true love and freedom? I hope not, because guilt is a heavy burden on your heart. Especially when you're at the start of the journey. I'm so grateful that many of our students don't feel guilty anymore just because they feel true love for someone. And one of them had a big breakthrough, and now there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm really happy, and that's why I'm so excited to share this content with you today. So guilt can make you doubt yourself, like you're doing something wrong, and it can even block your deepest desires, and I don't think that's necessary. So when love is involved, guilt becomes even more complicated than with other issues, right? You might feel guilty for wanting someone who's already committed. And your twin soul might feel guilty for loving you while they're still with someone else. That doesn't feel good, right? It just doesn't feel good. Or maybe you love your twin soul, but are still in a relationship yourself. Oh, that can feel even worse. So wanting true love shouldn't make you feel guilty. Yet society tells us to feel otherwise. And that's a shame. So let's explore how guilt affects love and what you can do about it and what I believe that freedom truly means. And maybe that can help you too. My question is, who is really the third party? Many believe a third party is someone who disrupts a relationship. But is this always true? Who's the third party anyway? Imagine two people in a long-term relationship. They share responsibilities like home, maybe children, maybe they have a company together. Over time, their love may fade away, or it may shift, or maybe there's nothing left anymore. Then one of them connects deeply with someone else, maybe with you. Is this new love you? Are you the third party? Is this new love the third party? Or is the old bond, which no longer nourishes them, the real third party? So tell me in the comments below, who's the third party according to you? And nothing is wrong or right. It's just a question to think about, right? And it's kind of controversial, so I'm curious what your thoughts are about this topic. Guilt makes people stay in relationships that no longer serve them. But love is always changing because life is always changing. We are human beings and we change. Life changes. Being in a relationship first doesn't mean it will last forever. It shouldn't mean that it would last forever just because you were the first or they were first or someone else was first. Holding on to guilt keeps us all stuck. And we should flow. Love should flow freely. Letting go opens the door to true love. What if you love someone who's married? This can be one of the hardest situations, especially when it's twin soul love and it's so deep. It can be so painful and you may feel guilty for wanting them. You might think that your feelings are wrong, but I don't believe they are. You may even blame yourself, affecting your self-worth. But guilt doesn't change love, and it doesn't change their feelings for you either. If someone loves you but stays in a marriage, that's their choice and it's not their fault. And if they choose you over them, or they just decide to divorce because the relationship is ending, then it's not your fault either. It's their marriage and it's their decision. Love cannot be forced and love cannot be controlled. Not by you, not by anyone. It simply exists. And guilt often comes from society's expectations. We are taught what is right and wrong if it comes to love and freedom, but who decides what's truly right? I believe that you decide what's right for you. So just decide what's right for you, for you. Ask yourself this, would you want someone to stay in a relationship out of guilt? Would you want them to sacrifice their happiness with you for obligations? If love is real, it deserves honesty and freedom, not guilt and fear, right? Imagine this, someone is married, but is deeply connected to you. They think about you all the time. Their relationship lacks love and passion, and it's even hard to be at home. They come up with all kinds of excuses not to be at home. Would you want them to stay in that marriage where they feel trapped just to avoid guilt? Another question, would you want to be with someone who secretly longs for another person? Of course not. Nobody wants this, right? It's good for nobody. So you should set those people free, I believe. True love cannot grow in guilt and shame. It needs honesty, respect, and space to breathe. So how to release guilt and choose freedom? I created a freedom module, and this module helps people shift from guilt to inner peace. This is where it all starts, peace. And one of our students shared, I will look it up for you, I feel free after these webinars, the freedom webinars. Everything flows now. I let go of fear and live from love. My twin flame and I now make choices from freedom, not expectations anymore. It brought us closer together than ever. Thank you so much. And freedom doesn't mean that you act carelessly. It means choosing from love and a pure heart and not fear. So why do we feel guilty? Guilt often comes from fear of hurting others who are meaningful to you or who meant a lot in the past. Fear of being judged by family or society. Fear of being seen as selfish. But wanting unconditional love is never selfish. It's never selfish. Remember that. Guilt keeps us stuck in the past, and it tells us that wanting love is wrong. But love is natural. Growth is natural. Change is natural. It's part of life. Loving someone who is married doesn't mean that you are stealing them or someone is winning or losing. No, it's only showing that their situation may no longer reflect their heart. The situation no longer serves them. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you love someone who's married, ask yourself, are they truly happy in that relationship? Are you forcing them to be with you? No, I hope not. Never do that. Are you helping them to see their truth? Maybe it's not your task, but maybe this will happen naturally. Would you want them to stay where their heart isn't? These are deep questions, but they help you to release guilt and step into love or step back into love. And I believe that love is your birthright. Love is never wrong. Guilt doesn't help anyone. What matters is acting from love, honesty, and respect. True love creates space for growth. It does not create pain or destruction. It shouldn't create pain or destruction. Another student from our freedom modules shared, I enjoy life more now. I make choices from strength and not expectations from others. Yeah, this is the power of freedom, to live purely, to love from an open heart, to make choices that are good for you based on truth and not based on fear. So, why do people stay in relationships out of guilt? Many of them stay in relationship for the wrong reasons. Well, I believe they are the wrong reasons, and I didn't do that. I also made this choice to step into my freedom. But many people, they have the fear of losing financial stability. They have the fear of hurting their current partner, or maybe their children, or maybe others. They have the fear of being alone or end up alone. But staying out of guilt helps no one. Over time, the person staying feels trapped, and their partner, they will sense the lack of love, and nobody deserves that. They deserve love too. So freedom allows everyone to follow their own true path, their path to true love. Set them free. Letting go is sometimes the greatest act of love. If you feel guilty about loving someone who is married, remember, love is never wrong. Guilt doesn't serve anyone. And the most important thing is acting with love and honesty. True love allows space for healing and growth, and guilt doesn't do that. So, now tell me, what are your takeaways? Share your thoughts in the comments below. You can choose between number 1, love cannot grow in guilt. It needs freedom. Number 2, staying in a relationship serves no one. Number 3, manifesting love isn't selfish. It's about following your heart. And number 4, relationships built on freedom are more fulfilling and stronger. All right, let me know in the comments below what's your choice. So join me for the next step for deeper insights. Explore the freedom module if you haven't do that yet. Then choose that module and I will put the link below. And exciting news, this month I am creating the first module of year 2 and it's called Wishes Come True, because I believe your wishes can come true. So join that module. You will get the webinar Wishes Come True. You will get 2 union meditations and 1 is already waiting for you. It's a sun and moon meditation and it's really wonderful. All right. This module will help you align with the energy of unconditional love. And this is what you want to learn. You want to embody the frequency, because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So if you are the unconditional love frequency, which is twin flame love, you will get it easily and faster than you might expect yourself. You deserve love, peace, and loving connections. See you next time. Bye-bye.